what we will do, we will learn how to use this particular template. Now in this particular template, you can see there are 3 sheets: template, top up SIP, and without portfolio rebalancing. This template, which is there currently in front of your eyes, it is about asset allocation and portfolio rebalancing. Like if you want to invest monthly some amount, okay, may it be an amount that you already know. For example, you want to invest 5,000 rupees and increase it by X% every year. Generally, we as an industry trend, we assume that salary growth rate in a person's income is around 10%. So we assume it to be 10%. So in this case, whatever you want to, like for example, it's 0. Now if I do a monthly SIP of 5,000 rupees, okay, every year it comes as 5,000. And if you look at it, 5,000 SIP if I do, which is 70% into debt, the asset allocation is given, 70% into debt, 30% in equity, and 0% in gold, or whatever asset you want to, you can change it to that. So which means the value of equity, if I am assuming a return of 12%, the value of equity becomes 13 lakh or 1 crore 33 lakhs 49, and 1 crore 55 lakh 87,000 or 5 lakh 58,735 rupees is this. 13 lakh 39,000 is this. So 18 lakh rupees is the amount in 25 years, where your initial investment will be 5,000 to 60,000 into 25, 3 lakh rupees. Okay. Now just see, if you want, there is a here I have taken yearly growth rate as 0%. If I take this as 10%, like increase with the increase in his salary, the figures change, and the final figure, which was 18 lakhs, becomes 78 lakhs. Okay. So this is how you can use this SIP. And you want to change the asset allocation, so you have to go here and do 60%, 30%, and 10%. So this automatically changes. Okay, this automatically changes. If you do 0 also, the value will be a little low than 18 lakhs. Oh my god, it's more. The value is 21 lakhs. Okay, should have been smaller, but let's see. And if you look at it, if I increase it by 10% every year, then the value goes down to 83 lakhs. Okay, now this is one style of the question. Now if I put it to 0, everything will again become blank. Okay, now if I want to know how much money I require, for example, if I'm talking about a financial goal, if I'm talking about a child education, okay, current requirement is 10 lakhs. Okay, inflation I am assuming 9% and required after 11 years. Okay, so here you will find out okay, the amount current is 10 lakhs, so the amount here is 25 lakhs. Now this becomes the target amount. Okay, you are doing 60, 30 and 10. Now you want to know what should be your SIP. Okay, so let us assume that you invest 100 rupees. So if you invest 100 rupees in this, fund and you want to accumulate 25 lakhs in 11 years. Okay, so your for 25 years it is already done. Okay, 1548, but you don't want these figures in 12 figure, you want it in 12 years. So in 11 years the accumulation is 14,934. You don't want this. In 11 years the accumulation is 14,934. You don't want this. You want how much? So either you can do it by unitary method, in that cross multiplication 100 into 100 into this divided by this 17,278 per month is the investment in first year. And if you put the value here, if we put the value here 17278.44, you can see 2580426 is the required value. Okay, another method of doing this, if you don't want to get into mathematics, then you should be able to do with the help of GoalSeek. Okay, now I want to change this. Okay, go to data, go to what if analysis, GoalSeek, set cell to value. What value we want? Tell me what value we want. We want this value, 2580426.41, 2580426.41, by changing which cell? By changing, now I don't want to change this cell, I want to change this cell, so that other cells will automatically change, and we will find that 17278.44, which was the exact answer you are getting after cross multiplication. So there are two ways of doing it. Okay, after using the template, go here, put 0. After using this template, go here, put 0, put 0. Okay, asset allocation also you can make it blank. Return you fill as per your wish. Asset 1, asset 2, asset 3, and this also blank right now. You can fill it later. Now let us come at the second part of this particular thing, which is called retirement schedule. In this I want to know how much money will be required at the time of retirement and how it will be spent over a retirement. So I am just assuming I have taken a maximum of 25 years of retirement. If you want to account for more, you can make more things. Now let us take a case where the current expenditure is 6 lakh rupees per month. Time to retirement is 22 years. Inflation is 7%. Time to retirement is 22 years. You just have to fill these values. Expected return, you have to just fill these values. So real return after come, the years for which is required is 23. Okay, so you will find out after just filling this value, 5,52,97,975 is the amount, and you just have to look at this value. If you have to fill till 23, so in 23 years it will get 0. Okay, this will automatically happen in this. Now the question changes. If I want to accumulate this much, what do I do? So you first decide your asset allocation. If I am talking about retirement, which is 22 years ago, can I do 80 and 20 in favor of equity and debt? That's purely up to you. Okay. And asset category equity I am taking 15%, debt I am taking 9%, because It's around 22 years long game. Let the monthly investment be 100. Now I want 81832. This has come. I want to seek this goal. Data. I don't want this. 21 years are left for diamond. Let me see how many years are left. Let me see. 22 years are required. 22 years. So after 22 years, now I don't want this value, so I'll unyellow it. I want the value to be this after 22 years. So just have a look at the 22 year. After 22 years, the value is this. I want this to so I go to data, I go to WATF analysis, I go to goal seek, set cell this to value. In this case is different. What value I want? I want the value equal to diamond purpose 55297 55297 935.30 by changing cell, by changing which cell, again the same one, 101. My god. So 97,000 is the investment required in equity and 12132 is required in debt.